Okay, new photo book. Driftless by Jason Vaughn and Brad Seller. I do really like that book. In 2018, the independent publisher TBW Books released Driftless, a photo book by Jason Vaughn with text by Brad Seller. The title refers to the Driftless Area of Wisconsin, a region with a unique geological condition. It was never covered by glaciers during the last ice age. Unlike the West Flatlands that surrounded it, this territory preserved the rugged topography of hills, deep valleys, and rock formations that interrupt the monotony of the Midwest landscape. This geological exception works as a metaphor, a place that remained outside the dominant logic, preserving its singularity and silence. Jason Vaughn settled in these regions for about a year. I think his wife is from this region. He settled at a transitional moment in his life. He was awaiting the birth of his second child while recovering from a cancer diagnosis that had reshaped his relationship to time. Photography became an exercise in patient observation, an attempt to register what sustains life, even when it seems unremarkable. Bare winter trees, reflections in water, dirt roads, footprints in snow, light filtering through branches and hills. The images in Driftless avoid spectacle and grand gestures. They linger on the ordinary, on what seems insignificant, and return it charged with a quiet intensity. People appear, yes, but rarely facing the camera directly. They are seen from the side, walking in, walking in movement, absorbed into the same natural flow that runs through the landscape. Human presence doesn't dominate, it dissolves into the environment, reminding us that we too are part of what the land resists and transforms. Brett Seller, a writer and journalist with a long trajectory of collaborations with photographers, most notably Alec Thorpe, contributes the textual layer of the book. His fragments do not describe or explain the images. Instead, they accompany, they accompany them in a parallel register. His writing is evocative, building atmospheres, weaving historical and cultural echoes of the region. The result is not a linear narrative, but a poetic counterpoint that expands the resonance of the photographs. A defining feature of Driftless is the alternation between color and black and white photographs. This choice is far from arbitrary. Color grounds a work in the present, in the concreteness of a documentary record. Black and white, by contrast, opens another dimension. It universalizes the scene, detaches it from immediacy, and turns it into symbol, metaphor, memory. The constant oscillation between the tangible and the timeless creates a visual rhythm that forces the viewer to look again, with renewed attention. This decision also places Vaughn in dialogue with the tradition of the American photo book, from Robert Frank, The Americans, to Stephen Shaw and to Stephen Shaw and Alec Thorpe. American photography has long moved between social document and poetic reflection. Vaughn belongs to that lineage, but his voice is more intimate, shaped by his personal biography and by a sensibility inclined toward contemplation. Ultimately, Driftless is more than a visual inventory of a territory, it is an emotional portrait of the Midwest, constructed through the convergence of gaze and memory, landscape and biography. It offers no answers or definite conclusions. Rather, it is a quiet elegy, an invitation to linger on what usually goes unnoticed, on what persists at the margins, and to recognize that the resilience of places also reflects our own ability to endure, even amid fragility. It's a book I really liked. If you have the money to spare, you should buy it. You can buy it directly from the TBW Books on their homepage. Sometimes a year they have like a sale event, and you should buy it. It's a really nice book that should be in every collection of a photo book collection. Thank you. See you soon.